series on managing back pain. Today we're going to bring our focus into the upper back. So quite often we get this sort of over-exaggerated rounding of the upper back due to our sort of positioning like this, or on our telephones, mobile phones. Who says telephones? What happens is the muscles at the back become overstrained, and this can feel like pain, and feels like the cause of it is here, but what's often happening is that there is a shortening of the muscles at the front of the body, which causing an elongation of the muscles at the back, which causes them to be in this kind of ouchy sort of positioning. So what we want to do is sort of encourage strength to draw the shoulders back, opening flexibility through the front, and stability as well through the spine. So we're going to be working on those elements today. Let's begin in a lying down position. So just coming onto your back, settling down, shoulders moving away from the ears, back of the neck feels quite long. And just take a couple moments here to adjust your hips, feel the sensation of your feet onto the ground. Hands can be onto your body or by your sides, just wherever feels nice. Just noticing your breath here, noticing that upper back space, pressing into the earth. Feeling your shoulder blades drop down. Okay, and then take your hands right up into the air, but keep the shoulder blades onto the earth, so they're drawing back and down. And then as you inhale, reach the arms away from the ground so you feel the shoulder blades just kind of lift up by the sides. As you exhale, draw the shoulder blades back and down. As you inhale, lift shoulders away from the ground slightly, head is still on the ground. Exhale, bring the hands down, so you're just really getting a sense of where your shoulder blades are and how they're moving. Exhale, bringing the shoulder blades down. Inhale, take the arms over the head and just bring them as far back as feels comfortable, right? Some people it might just be here, or for others it might be all the way to the ground, noticing where you feel any restriction. And then see if you can draw your mid-ribs down and in as you keep the arms moving over the head. As you feel any tightness in the shoulder space. And then as you exhale, bring the arms all the way back down and forward towards your sides. Okay, inhale, bring them up and over. Keep the mid-ribs drawing down and in as you bring the hands over the head. Seeing how far back they come before you reach any resistance. And exhale, bring them back down by the sides. Let's do that one more time. As you breathe in, bring them up over the head. And just noticing if maybe you're finding a little bit more space to come further back each time, maybe not. Mid-ribs drawing down and in. Good. Inhale, bring the hands back up through, so you're reaching them towards the sky once again, but shoulder blades onto the ground. And then cross your right arm over the top of your left as you wrap the arms around, sort of hugging the outer edges of your rib cage. Keep your hips square onto the ground, so nice and almost like active through the hips to keep them level. And then we're just going to do a gentle rock with the upper torso over to the right. Inhale to center, exhale over to the left. Legs stay stable. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Again, just noticing, checking in with your own upper back space, seeing how this movement feels through it. And back through. Exhaling to the other side. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Keep it going back and forth. And then gently release, extend the arms all the way up, and we'll change the crossing of the arms so that the left arm is now on top, wrapping the arms around the ribs again, just wherever feels kind of comfy, and stabilizing through the hips as you rock first over towards the left. Inhaling to center, exhaling to the other side. Inhaling to center, exhaling to the other side. Inhaling to center, exhale, other side. Keep it going, a couple more rounds. Just watching your breath. then gently release the arms. Okay, roll yourself over onto your right side. Extend your right arm out. Bring the left palm up on top. So head is resting down. Take an in-breath. Lift the left arm all the way up towards the sky. Keep your left hip stacked over your right. And then as you exhale, bring the arm back as far as feels comfortable. Just notice where it stops. And then bring it all the way back through, nice and slow and controlled. Take an in-breath again. Lift up. Exhale, allow the arm to go back as far as feels comfortable. Inhale back through to center, all the way back down. And again, inhale, lift up, straight up at first, and then exhale, allow that arm to go back as far as feels comfortable. Hold for 3. Feel this gentle stretch to the front of the shoulder, opening up through those muscles. 2. And inhale, come all the way back through. Okay, let's do that on the other side. I'm just going to turn around so you can still see. And you can just roll over to the other side though. So left arm extends out, hips are stacked. Take an in-breath, right arm lifts up. Exhale, allow it to move back. Inhale back through, all the way back to tap the lower arm. Inhale, lift up, straight up, reaching. Exhale, allowing it to move back. Inhale, lift up, and all the way back. Last one. Inhale, lift up. This time we'll hold. Exhale, move it back, and allow it to hang out there for 3. Notice where you feel the stretch. 2, bring it straight back as well, right? Not down by your side. And 1, gently bringing the arm all the way back through. And then just start to press yourself up. So you can come to your hands and knees. Hands will be under the shoulders, about shoulder distance apart. Knees under hips, about hip distance apart. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Get a good sense of your fingers pressing into the earth, your knuckles, thumb and your first finger pressing down as well. Okay, and then we're just going to move into this upper back space. So press into the ground and sort of ground out through that upper back. So you feel kind of a stretching of the skin, that space. And then as you exhale, allow yourself to draw the chest closer to the ground. Feel the shoulder blades coming together. Press into the ground, stretch into the space between the shoulder blades. And then as you exhale, nice and slow, drawing the shoulder blades towards one another. Press into the ground. Reaching up, stretching into the space between the shoulders. And last one, dropping into the shoulder space. Okay, come back through to a neutral position. So this is just somewhere in between those two extremes. And then draw your shoulders back towards your, if you had back pockets, yeah. Then draw your shoulders up towards your ears, and then down towards your back pockets. Up towards your ears, and down towards the back pockets. Last one of these, shoulders towards the ears, and then down. And then we're just going to make a little bit of a circular movement, so you'll shift weight over to your left hand, over to your right hand, back to your right knee, left knee, left hand, right knee. And you can make these a little bit bigger or faster as you like. Or just keep it going nice and slow, just feeling the transference of weight through both hands, through the hips. And then we'll go in the opposite direction. So first moving left hand, left knee, then right knee, right hand. Good, breathing in and out as you go. Good, and then finishing back into this kind of neutral space. Okay, from there, walk the hands forward, as far forward as you can along the mat. And keep the hips stacked above the knees, and then allow the chest to sort of drop in the direction of the ground. Now you might be higher up, you might be able to bring your chest lower down. Just wherever you come to is perfect. And then we'll take a breath in, so you lift, sort of opening through the back body as you expand into it, so puffing up the back. And then as you exhale, allowing the chest to soften towards the ground. As you take a breath in, lift up into that upper back space, so sort of rounding. As you exhale, allow the chest to draw closer to the ground. Last one of these, breathe in, lift up, and exhale, bring the chest closer to the ground. Gently start to walk your hands in, back under the shoulders. Okay, and then press the ground away through your hand like you're trying to stretch the mat forward, tuck the toes under, keep pressing the ground away, a little bend into your knees. And then lift the hips high, keep that bend in the knees. And then you can start to sort of lift one heel and then the other, sort of stretching out through the backs of the legs. Keep this nice sense of connection down through the hands as you press the ground away. Feel your fingertips, the knuckles connecting into the ground. And your ears in line with your arms, so that your neck is in line with your spine. Okay, press away, lengthen through the spine. So we're just getting this nice sense of a quite long spine, lifting the hips up a little bit higher. And eventually you can start to bring your heels in the direction of the ground, but also keep a bend in the knees if that feels just better. Totally fine. Breathing into the belly, exhaling through the nose. And then gently bring your knees all the way down to the earth once again. Okay, from there, come to sitting down onto your shins. So that you just can sit up nice and tall. If that's not comfortable, you can come to cross-legged seated position as well, or sit onto a chair also. Okay, let's take the arms out wide, so just stretching out through them, with fingers reaching towards opposite walls. Okay, and then start to lift your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling and turn your left palm in, so you're wrapping around. And then you're going to bring your right hand to the back of your head and your left hand to the lower back. This kind of movement. So we're going to speed that up, so we'll reach out and open, then the opposite arm goes up, opposite arm turns in, you tap, so just creating a little bit of movement. Opening out, turn around, opposite arm reaches up, tapping, good, extending out, opening, keep the ribs softened in, and back, good. And you can go faster or slower, whatever feels right. You can do this at your desk as well. Take a little break during the day. Good. Let's do one more round. Each side. Finishing off the right hand. Okay, and then coming. So let's come down to lie onto the belly. Take the hands out in front. Kind of stretch out, reaching to the fingers, reach to the toes. And then gently slide the hands in under your shoulders. So you come into this kind of Sphinx pose, elbows under the elbows or under the shoulders or a little bit out in front. And then you're going to press the hips forward into the ground. So you try to draw the chest forward and through a little bit. So you feel this kind of back bend into that upper back space. Chin is slightly in, the back of the neck is long. And then gently exhale, slide all the way forward. We're going to do that a couple of times. So slide the hands in, coming back up. Maybe you can bring the elbows a little bit closer under the shoulders. Press the hips forward and down. Drawing the chest forward and through. Exhale, sliding the hands away, coming all the way back down. And then last one, drawing the hands in, sliding back up, drawing the chest forward and through. slide the hands away. And this time, take the hands just under your shoulders, palms flat down. As you breathe in, inhale, lift the head, the chest away from the ground so you really feel the back working now. Exhale, lowering through, back down. You can rest the forehead all the way down. And again, inhale, lifting up. Actively working that upper back space, bringing strength into those muscles. Exhale, gently coming back down and through. Last one, lifting up, activating. Exhale, lowering down. Now you can do 3 more of those, or lift the hands away from the ground. And we're going to reach the arms forward, so you're actively working the upper back already. Exhale, bring the elbows together towards one another. Inhale, stretch the arms away. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, reaching away. Exhale, release all the way down. Make sure that feels okay in your lower back as well, so don't overdo it either. Breathing in and out, and resting. Okay, we're going to roll over onto the back, so you can do that any way you like. We'll take just a little moment of rest here, so you can have the knees bent. That might feel more comfortable for your lower back. Adjust your shoulders, back of the neck long. Or you can stretch your legs all the way out. Arms by the sides or onto your body. And just allow yourself a few moments. Beautiful rest. Really important for managing pain. Just taking time for the body to just come into its natural healing state. When it's resting, the mind is quiet. Feel free to stay for even longer if you like. Otherwise, join me in gently bending the knees, rolling to the side, and coming all the way up. Sitting up nice and tall, and just taking a moment to appreciate this awesome body for carrying you through the day and through this life. And I thank you so much. Namaste. See you next time. Bye.